What's going on, y'all? Listen, we are here to talk mostly about this bombshell that Kevin Feige dropped yesterday, but we got a lot of news to talk about. But Lo, you were in New York for 6 days, man. How are you? How was it?
Yo, New York. I was having a wonderful time, man. First time in New York, first time that far up on the East Coast. Had a wonderful time. It was a little humid, a little sticky. I got caught in a monsoon on Monday night, but minus the weather, man. I saw all the good stuff, man. Statue of Liberty, Washington Square Park, Central Park. I hit all the goods, man. Times Square. I was having a ball.
Ooh, that just sounds like it was such a good time, man. 6 days is a long time, but hey, it was at least worth it. You were in one of the best places in the U.S. anyway, so awesome. We got Tough Luck in the house. What's going on, man? Says glad that Feige confirmed 2 comic book resources that he's talking with Ryan Reynolds about bringing him back as Deadpool in Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars. Yeah, that's part of one of the key details in this big, crazy roundup of interviews he's been doing. But we'll be talking a lot about that later on in the show. But first, Lo, let's get started with what we got here with Superman, man. Continuing to do pretty well, huh?
Oh yeah, soaring sky high. And by the way, guys, if you are new, we always kick off the roundup with a check of the box office pulse. Superman continues to fly high, pulling in 57.3 million domestic, holding the number 1 spot for the second week in a row. I keep forgetting to look back at the stats, but correct me if I'm wrong, Leo. It's like the most successful Superman film to date, right? Like, at least domestically.
Okay, well,
or standalone, Superman.
I want to say that a lot of the adjusted for inflation arguments keep coming out of the corner and out of the blue.
That's true.
So yeah, like it is all like figuratively without adjusting for inflation, people. Yes, it is.
Okay. So without adjusting for inflation, it's the most successful standalone Superman film yet.
So far,
I saw it again in New York because I have an AMC stubs and I was just trying to get out of the heat for a couple hours. I had some time to kill, so I actually watched Superman again, and on a rewatch, y'all, it really started to kind of resonate with me. Some of the stuff we talked about on the stream with Mike, we did a review on here, and some of the things you guys mentioned, I kind of picked up on that more. And I don't know, I was just more in tune with it. I still don't like the anti-proton river, but everything else really hit really well for me. And yeah, man, I think it's a great movie. I think it's a great way to kick off this crazy end of the summer we got going. And obviously in a couple days, we'll be enjoying Marvel's First Family. But getting back to the pulse, Jurassic World Rebirth comes in at number 2 with 23.4 mil, bringing its worldwide gross to 647 mil, just a shade under 648. Horror fans kind of showing out here. Maybe it's just nostalgia, but I Know What You Did Last Summer debuts at number 3 with 13 mil. I don't know how long this is going to hold up, but they cracked the top 5 with a double-digit mil, and I can't remember what the budget was on it, but I highly doubt it's going to survive with Fantastic Four coming out this weekend. We'll see how it fares. I haven't heard too many glowing reviews for it either. So we'll see if I Know What You Did Last Summer has those nostalgia legs for the horror fans. Smurfs debuts, another family film, debuts at number 4, and F1 the movie rounds out the top 5. I believe Smurfs brought in about 11 mil, just a couple mil under I Know What You Did Last Summer. I don't know who asked for this new Smurfs movie, but hey, Riri's in it, and if you like Smurfs, go check it out.
Yeah.
So yeah, what do we got, Leo? What's up with this top 5, man?
Yeah, Smurfs, man. Yeah, that's dead on arrival. Want to say, hey, what's going on, Sam? Pulling up, Sheriff Signal. Good to see you. Welcome in. Y'all, he's been editing some of the shorts on the channel. Go give him some love. He is amazing, man. He is awesome. Great editor.
Appreciate it.
Tough Luck saying glad he had something to watch before the red carpet coverage of the. Yeah, I know that red carpet coverage. I might do a live stream, just kind of chill stream doing that after the show, but we'll see. Tough Luck. Noel Gonzalez in the house. What's going on, Noel? Noel be pulling up when the Marvel talk is happening. I be seeing Noel in here during the Marvel stuff. Good to see you, Noel. Also, Tough Luck points out something great. Lilo and Stitch, $1 billion. First Hollywood film. He says Disney rolls, Warner Bros. Drools. But big deal. First Hollywood film in the 2025 box office to hit $1 billion. Lilo and Stitch.
Hats off to Experiment 626.
Yes, sir.
He did it.
Right on, Lilo and Stitch. Congratulations. But we've got Fantastic Four next week, and we'll see how that ends up. Maybe will that clip Superman's wings, or could we see some sort of actual Barbenheimer effect with these two? Is it going to be like, hey, I'm going to Superman again, and I'm going right on over to Fantastic Four, or vice versa? Hey, I'm going to Fantastic Four. That was really good. I want to go check out Superman. Maybe they'll actually help each other out. Maybe not. But Fantastic Four is out next week. But Superman staying number one. Good to see. Glad to see DC having a positive impact. I mean, this brand is damaged. It's hurt. It's crawling on the floor. And lo and behold, it's shining star of the franchise saved the franchise. It has brought some much needed juice back to DC. For it to be at 400 worldwide is fantastic, bro. Like Warner Brothers.
And what's interesting is I feel like there might be enough for all of them to eat. I mean, Jurassic's already at 650, or at least a shade under it. There might be enough here for everybody to eat. I'm actually really surprised.
Yeah, there might be enough. Maybe so, because Jurassic is going to be the winner, though. 647. Poof. That is hauling it in. It's looking like it's going to hit 800. What's
up, Tyler?
Hey, I like that. Know what you did last summer. That was fun. I liked it.
Oh, wait, you saw it?
Yeah. Yeah, I had a good time with that new one.
So I gotta ask, because my thing, when I saw that, not the teaser, but I saw the trailer, I just didn't understand, like, because like Jennifer Love Hewitt was like, oh, I know this guy, he's gonna come for you again. I'm like, didn't Ben Willis die? Like, why are we doing this again? Do they tie all that together, Leo? I mean, does it make sense?
Yep. Okay. What I'll say is this: the other two movies, I had to do a recap because I was like, I ain't watched that first one in ages. Second one I did watch a little more recently.
I have a soft spot for that first one for sure. I that was part of my horror childhood. So,
hey, what's going on, Lawrence Report? Fantastic world premiere soon. Yep, I'll be streaming that right after this, y'all. Poor Paramount was Smurfs flopping. Yeah, they've had a rough 13 years at the box office. Yeah, it's not looking good for Smurfs.
So wait, hold on. Are you giving a recommendation to see I Know You Did last summer?
Sure. You know what? It's a good time. Yeah, I have fun with it. I don't know. I've been hearing some of the like franchise super fans are pretty divided. I don't know. Tyler, let me know, because he is definitely the horror expert of the chat, you and him. But I'm like,
he said dying never stops horror villains. I know, but right, look, man, Ben Willis ain't Jason Voorhees. He's not a zombie. He's not a ghost. Like, what are we doing here?
Won't spoil, won't say. But you know what? Another thing to point out here is F1, man. That thing's driving and driving.
Yeah, man.
What's like, that's gotta.
Let me check.
That's hauled
What's
in about
the worldwide queue on that? Let me see. Not bad.
Like
460. 460.
460. Okay, so it's riding up to 500. Tough Luck saw F1 again last night with their dad, who saw it for the first time, really liked it, and I liked it even more a second viewing. Yeah, I think with F1 especially, that's just that definitive dad movie for the summer, man. Right? Statham and Pitt, man. They're the dad actors, man. Dads love them.
You know what's interesting too? I feel like, I mean, I'm not to say like, last summer sucked or the summer before sucked, but I feel like the balance of this year's summer is really strong. You know what I mean? We got Lilo, we got How to Train Your Dragon, we got F1, we got the superhero movies, we got Jurassic. There's a really good balance of something for everyone. We got the horror stuff, not doing as good, but I think it's pretty cool.
Oh, wow. This is heavy praise.
F1 is better than Maverick? I don't know, bro.
No. I have to see it and let you know.
I'll say this. F1 is a great time. It's a great popcorn flick. Not as good as Maverick, though. Not as good as Maverick.
I believe you, man. I believe you.
Oh, shit. He said, don't forget Pixar's Elio. I think everybody else did. Tough luck.
Oh, man. Low blow,
low. Yo, Elio, it has not even hit 130 mil worldwide. Like, they're drowning.
That's unfortunate. Look, I just passed 28 years later.
Yeah. but 28 years later, only had a $75 million budget.
Fair.
All right, let's jump into the main story of the week, you guys. Man, this was wild, and I have some thoughts on this, but pretty much, guys, Advance IMAX Screenings for next year, 2026, is the Odyssey, directed by Christopher Nolan, have sold out in advance, guys. And I think, look, I mean, if you didn't know already, I think Christopher Nolan obviously has cemented himself as not only a filmmaker to watch, but he put him up in the Mount Rushmore with, like, next to Spielberg and Scorsese, because like there was a time in the 90s, especially like, when Jurassic Park came out, Spielberg was untouchable. He already had Indiana Jones, he had Jaws, and then he did Jurassic Park, and it's like, oh my God, everybody was just enamored with Spielberg. I feel like Nolan is starting to get to that level. I mean, Barbenheimer proved it. He damn near made $1 billion, and now people are buying tickets for his film a year in advance for the Odyssey. And obviously it's a stacked cast. I mean, Tom Holland, Zendaya, Lupita Nyong'o, Charlize Theron, Matt Damon, as you see in the picture. But it's like Nolan is becoming an event director, and I love that. I've always been a big fan going back to the days Memento. So this is awesome, man. I think cinephiles, film fans, this is a great time for us. People are coming out for a true auteur. It's great, man. Leo, what did you think about when you heard about this?
So, do you think this has to do with a little bit with the format? Like with the fact that it's in that like 70 IMAX, like they almost marketed this so brilliantly because yes, you've got Nolan, huge. You've got the stacked cast. They almost marketed this as like an event. Like you gotta see this. You gotta see the Odyssey. And with Nolan just coming off of this win, I mean that's great. I mean that's
what it is
fabulous.
too.
Like this is gonna be.
It's a little bit of recency bias. Obviously, Oppenheimer won Best Picture.
For sure.
He got the Best Director Oscar. So I feel like a little bit of recency bias. He's fresh in people's heads, and now they're like, okay, what's he gonna do next? So,
oh my gosh, yes, they're scalping $1,000 on eBay. That's crazy. That is insane.
Wait, hold on. Tough luck. You're in New York? I went to that theater, bro. I saw Superman and Dolby in that. But my dumbass, I didn't realize the IMAX screen in that theater is one of the biggest in the world. That was my bad. I should have did my research because I found out when I walked out my Dolby theater.
Oh no, you didn't go to the IMAX there?
No, but it's okay. I mean, the one in San Francisco is nothing to shake a stick at. It's the third largest in the country, so.
It ain't the first though, man. Oh my God, that Lincoln Square. I gotta get to New York just for that. Like, I don't give a shit what I'm watching. I could be watching.
You know what's crazy, and this is kind of off topic, Leo, but that theater flooded during the monsoon I got caught in on Monday night. The first floor of that theater got flooded.
Oh shit.
It was crazy. It was wild.
Tough Luck's relieved. Didn't have this issue with the Fantastic Four. Yeah, and so to your point, Lo, yeah, people showing up for the tours. The thing that happened with Ryan Coogler and Sinners, that took off in the format. People got the collectible strips. So I just think that it's like lightning just struck all at the right time. Like all these different bolts of lightning just struck at the right time. And this is going to be a hit in the box office. A freaking hit. I mean, we're talking $1 billion here.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And I think, maybe it's not just the format. I think it's just the fact that it's being presented as an event picture. And also, I got to comment because I keep seeing the teaser now in the theaters. Guys, I get chills, especially in the Dolby when you hear the water and you hear the little hum of the score. And then John Berthnell, I mean, to be honest, sometimes he plays the same guy, but John Berthnell just knows how to get a rise out of you. He's like, oh, you heard a story? Who here's heard a story about Odysseus? Like, with his typical, like brash manner. Tom Holland's just trying to find his pop. And, man, they didn't show us much, but they showed us just enough. Every time I see Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey, I'm just jumping out of my seat already, man. I think you're right, Leo. I think it's going to be the movie of next year, of 2026.
Yeah, unfortunately, I still haven't seen the trailer yet, man. I'm just waiting to see it in theaters. Yeah, I just.
Oh, my fault. I was all spoiling like lines.
No, it's cool. It's cool. I don't mind. I don't mind talking about it. I'm waiting to actually see it when I can get to an IMAX.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, nah.
Okay.
I gotta wait. I can't watch that online.
Okay, yeah, no, they've been showing the teaser in front of the Dolby screenings. Like, so in front of Superman, I saw it, and then interestingly enough, I saw it for my screening for 28 Years Later as well.
Oh wow, that's great. They really putting that out there.
Yeah. All right,
Right.
Christopher Nolan, the man of the hour.
Yeah, man of the hour. Now we're gonna get
But
y'all. We're gonna get to
Noel,
our crazy great story about Marvel. Oh my goodness, we
yeah,
got a lot to
this
talk
is
about, y'all.
this is what Noel was here for.
Yep. Noel, you around? We finally talking about MCU Phase 7. So Kevin Feige sat down with many different publications to essentially talk about Marvel's next moves, the current slate, things that are happening right now. And good friend of the channel, Jordan Jones, put a great thread together full of just everything that was disclosed in the Variety article. I'll also be touching a little bit on some points from there was some stuff from Collider, there's some stuff from Comic Book. This is just from the Variety article, which disclosed most of the information. But yes, to start things off, Kevin Feige even said, we produced 50 hours of stories between 2007 and 2019, but in the 6 years since Avengers Endgame, we've had well over 100 hours of stories in half the time. That's too much. And so even Kevin Feige is saying that the post Endgame slate has just been too much content load. Even Kevin Feige is saying that. What do you think about that, man? With Kevin Feige coming out and publicly saying, like, hey, like, this is too much, man. Like 100 hours of content compared to 50 leading up to Endgame.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think we all felt it, right? I think it's not even superhero fatigue at this point, but I think it like
Yeah.
did Kevin Feige also say the quote about the homework thing where people were
So
feeling like
he did, and there's actually another quote in this one about it, but he did talk about specifically that he doesn't believe the superhero fatigue is a thing. Like he
okay.
pointed to Superman and was like, well, look at that. They're doing 400 million right now. So he doesn't believe in the superhero fatigue, but it's a little
Yeah.
further down in this thread.
Okay. Well, I think in terms of like I think a lot of people felt like the MCU started becoming homework and people started to
Yeah.
dismiss maybe the shows and maybe certain movies because they were like, "Oh my god, I didn't see the other one. I don't know, and I think it helps to scale down, but also it makes me wonder because I think we've talked about this on the show before. Like, how much of this was Disney like, hey, give us that MCU stuff. We just bought you. Give us some more shows.
A
Give us some
lot
more
of it,
content.
man.
So it make like, and they were trying to push Disney Plus with all the Marvel's on the on Disney Plus. Watch the shows, and it's like maybe it was just too much of a good thing.
Yeah, and later in the thread, he does talk a little bit about Disney Plus specifically, that there was just a lot of characters that they had at their disposal. So they, as soon as they were like, we want more, it was time for more. So yeah, this is a good couple of threads here. He actually did address the rapid increase in volume and said for the first time out ever, quantity trumped quality. That's big. Kevin Feige saying that the quantity outweighed the quality of the storytelling. We spent 12 years working on the Infinity Saga, saying that's never going to happen to us. We always had more characters than we could possibly make because we weren't going to make a movie a month. Suddenly, there's a mandate to make more. And we go, well, we do have more. So once the Disney Plus streaming service rolled out, Kevin Feige was then under Bob Chapek. And Bob Chapek was the one of the people at least, who really mandated this oversaturated amount of Marvel stuff. Now, Iger was the start of all this. He was a catalyst of the Disney Plus. Don't get us wrong. He signed off on that. But Chapek was the one to come in and be like, okay, I'm cracking the whip. Okay, we're looking. The quotas are here. Where's my Marvel show for the week? Where's my Marvel show? So the oversaturation that we're feeling, the amount of homework we got to do, that a lot of that is because of Disney Plus and their initiative that they have rolled out for that.
I think this is a good point here too. Making the comparison to George Lucas and Dave Filoni, because yeah, same thing. I think Kevin Feige gets a lot of unwarranted hate. That's well said, Tough Luck. Because sometimes it's not up to these guys as heads of studios, as filmmakers, storytellers, I should say, Sometimes it is studio interference. Sometimes it is the big wigs, the executives nudging you like, hey, give us something, give us a trilogy. Hey, give us a show, right? So I think there's something here, and I think they definitely get a lot of unwarranted hate for sure.
I agree. Yeah, I think, there's probably a lot of ideas they threw in there that maybe just didn't quite work out, that maybe were a little goofy. Not saying that this is true, but maybe like at the very last episode of Secret Invasion, maybe part of that was Kevin Feige's idea, whatever. We can't blame this whole thing happening, this whole oversaturation of content on Kevin Feige. He didn't just run up to Bob Chapek and was like, hey, like, oh my God, like, I want to have this show and that show. Like, I'm sure he approached him with WandaVision, Falcon and Winter Soldier, and Loki, and he was probably like, great, I need about 9 more of them. So, I mean, yeah, the increase in volume is not only due to Kevin Feige. I'm sure
what's
it's mostly
interesting?
due to the execs.
If you look on the screen here, I like this quote he says about Thunderbolts, about how um, nobody knew the title and many of these characters from a show, and some were feeling this notion that they had to see the other shows to understand this. If you actually saw the movie, that wouldn't be the case, and we make the movie so that's not the case. But I still think we have to make sure the audience understands that. So I think maybe the way that they present something like Thunderbolts or market it even, they kind of have to like not show their full hand, but somehow tell people, hey, this movie stands alone. You don't have to watch everything else. Just enjoy this. And I don't know how you do that, but that's awesome that he's acknowledging that. So,
well, and I think, I mean, and he's right here, but I mean, you do have to watch Black Widow to some extent, right? You got to watch Black Widow. I mean, Ant-Man 2 with Ghost. Like, you kind of don't know these people unless you do watch it. So, while I agree with Feige on the sense that they set it up for you to understand, you still got to do a little homework. And I think that people are hungry for the Fantastic Fours of the world. They're hungry for the Supermans. They're hungry for fresh shit. They're hungry to be like, oh my gosh, like, I don't have to watch anything to understand what's going on here. And I think Thunderbolts, unfortunately, was just a symptom of the opposite of just having to prepare.
And I think, especially with John Walker, you kind of have to watch Falcon and Winter Soldier to really know who he is. Otherwise, you're just like, who the hell is this Captain America guy? Like,
exactly.
So,
Tough Luck says only
knockoff Captain America,
right? Like, who is this dude with this shield, bro? Like, what? He said the bad. Sorry, Tough Luck. They said the only bad or mediocre MCU D plus is Falcon and Winter Soldier, She-Hulk, and Secret Invasion. I like She-Hulk, and I actually love She-Hulk. I liked Falcon and Winter Soldier, but Secret Invasion was so bad. It was just like astronomically bad with that cast.
And unfortunately, I feel like, I loved She-Hulk as well, but I think Tough Luck's feelings are very much similar to other people, especially on the internet, on Twitter. A lot of people hated Falcon and the Winter Soldier and She-Hulk, and of course, everybody hated Secret Invasion. But yeah, I mean, I think at this point, I don't know if Marvel's sweeping it under the rug, but I feel like they're definitely steering the boat away from any remembrance of that. So
yeah, and speaking of that, I mean, they're also slimming down the television portion down to 1 live action show of a year. And he says, I think allowing a TV show to be a TV show is what we're returning to, a la Daredevil, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., stuff like that. Perfect. Keep all the TV shit over here. Keep it all over here. Seriously.
And maybe not what do you call it, over syncing things, because I guess this next part of the thread says that the Void and Thunderbolts won't even be addressed in Daredevil.
Great,
because Daredevil was right there. So
I don't need to, as I'm watching Daredevil, I don't need all these connections. Even just like the small things I used to do in the Netflix show where they were like, hey, like, you remember the incident with the big green dude? That kind of stuff it's fine. That kind of stuff is funny. But like when it's like, oh shit, I had to have watched Spider-Man Far From Home and No Way Home and all these other. No. I want this to be its own thing. I only got to watch season 1. That's it. Well,
hey, Tough Luck from a fellow Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Supporter and defender. Hell yeah, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., baby. There was another one up here. Hold on. What's up, Real James?
What up, Real James? Hey, thank you, man. Almost at that 13K, brother.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Let's go.
I think Daredevil Born Again is set before. Yeah, that's what I had come to understand. Born Again was before Cat 4 Thunderbolts. Shoot, we got 14 people in the house. What's up, y'all? Chime in the comments. Let us know what you think about this big bombshell drop from Kevin Feige. Crazy.
Real James, you know what's up.
Yeah, Real James,
Jay-Z,
big fan of Agents of
Dave
S.H.I.E.L.D.
Johnson, Quake.
Yeah, he did reactions on his... What's that?
No, sorry. I'm just name dropping the heroes of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh,
Love
yeah.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Quake, man. I sure did like Quake, that's for sure.
Hell yeah.
But Kevin Feige essentially said John Bernthal is going to definitely be in Spider-Man. So just another reconfirmation of that. And then he also went on to say like it'd be a good tonal shift for Peter Parker. He said that he specifically had a quote here. I think I actually have it here in this other tab. He said in a quote, we are seeing for the first time in the Tom Holland Spider-Man stories him being a proper Spider-Man, him being by himself, dedicated to saving the city and dealing with, for lack of better terms, street-level crime as opposed to world-ending events. So the boots on the ground, neighborhood Spider-Man we've been chiding for over and over is finally here, y'all. And I think the Punisher is not the villain of the movie, but he's a sort of an antagonist in the sense of I think the way him and Peter fight crime are going to be at odds. I don't know if that's what the plot is, but that's what happens in the comic. It's just kind of this morality here going on between
like they're kind of and I've seen this several times in different shows, different mediums. They just get in each other's way. Like Spidey's trying to like do his thing, and Punisher's like, nah, kid, get out of here.
They're like the perfect antithesis of one another. Because like you have this like rugged, scarred veteran in John Bernthal's Punisher. You have this just gritty, I'm going to kill if I have to. I don't care about no kill rules or anything like that. I'm getting the job done. Versus like friendly neighborhood Spider-Man who's saving kittens and shit, who's the Superman version of Marvel. Yeah, there's gonna be some button heads going on here.
Are we gonna see Scorpion? I hope so.
I hope so, because he was in Homecoming, at the end of Homecoming, and we still haven't seen him, man. Crazy.
Man, what was that? A decade ago almost.
I want to say, man, 2017, right?
Like that was almost 10 years ago.
Yeah, we're coming up on 10 years from that, brother. That's crazy.
And also, Spider-Man has such a rich rogues gallery, and we haven't got a live action Scorpion. I think that would be cool.
That part, we haven't gotten a live action Scorpion. We haven't gotten quite a few people. We haven't gotten Black Cat. We haven't gotten Mr. Negative. I'm like, dude, there's so many villains that Spider-Man has still just right there on the table. We don't got to do the Doc Ock. We haven't. Let's erase Craven from our minds. We haven't had Rhino. So it's just like,
what
a mess.
Man. I like the character, but like Sony, nobody asked for that movie, man.
Not a soul, bro. Not a soul.
Nobody.
Yes, Mr. Negative is rumored to be potentially the main villain, and Steven Yeun is actually in talks to be who plays him. Potentially, that's a rumor. That's a rumor. Y'all don't go clipping that. But yeah, so the output of the TV projects led to certain projects being held over a year. So essentially, this reshuffling led to Ironheart being pushed out so far. Same with Wonder Man. And unfortunately, it's just like, they're going to be dumped off. Poor Ironheart just kind of got dumped. And what was really positive about Ironheart, which is weird, y'all tell me, let me know. But like at the beginning, I was getting all this hate. I was getting all these comments. I was like, oh, he didn't watch Ironheart. You're faking it, blah, 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 blah. And then by the time I got to the end of the series, people were like, actually, that was pretty good. Yes, it was really good. The judgment was just crazy on Ironheart, but glad to see that they're noticing, Lo, that is concerning to be putting out too much content. There's such thing as too much being a problem.
You know what's unfortunate though is like, I mean, I'll be honest. I've been really busy. I actually haven't had a chance to watch Ironheart, but it's just unfortunate, especially if a show is good. It's unfortunate that this would happen, and it's like, I think
Yeah,
people, if this would have released closer to Wakanda Forever, people would be like, "Oh yeah, this girl was
that
great.
part.
I remember her from Black
Yeah, they'd be
Panther."
eating it up,
But then
man.
you release it a year or two later, and you're like, "Wait, who is she again?" You know, for
Yep.
casual audiences, and it's unfortunate because I'm hearing nothing but great things, and I am gonna watch it at some point. I've just, man, there's been so much going on, and this is another thing too with the marketing. It just all of a sudden it's like, oh, here comes Ironheart, and it just felt like Disney was just putting it out to put it out. Like,
Right. It felt like it was just hung out to dry, bruh.
yeah, because when it came out, I was like, oh damn, and I wasn't really ready to watch it, but I was okay. I gotta watch it at some point, but it just came out of nowhere for me at least. Like,
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
R.I.P. Michael Keaton Vulture stuck in the Morbius cinematic
Oh my
universe.
god. Oh man. That post
Why?
credit just is leading to absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. What a shit show that ended up being, man. Shit show. Good grief.
Oh man. And then so that's December. Oh, my fault. Go ahead.
Oh no, I just saw Tough Luck saying Sony needs to sell Spider-Man rights to Disney. They're gonna hold on to them Spider-Man rights for dear life. They're never giving
I
them up.
know.
That is a box office gold mine. They're like, nope. That's our baby. We got it.
Yeah, how do you feel about Wonder Man?
Yeah, so I saw a clip. Um, I saw a clip of Wonder Man a couple months ago. Not a couple months ago. I mean, a couple weeks ago. Excuse me. A couple weeks ago, and it looked good. The powers looked awesome. Yaya seems perfect for the role. Looks good to me. Now this next one, low, is big, man. So Kevin Feige responded to the comments of like quote unquote woke and DEI. And he said in this quote, Marvel represents the world outside your window. I've always said it before the DEI and woke became a thing, and after DEI and woke became a thing. Are we after? I don't think so. Miss Marvel, one of the greatest bits of casting we've ever done. I can't wait to see her elsewhere. Yeah, and so I think Kevin Feige brings up a great point. I mean, it's just trying to paint the world as it is. So
Yeah,
you're gonna have black superheroes, you're gonna have Asian superheroes, you're gonna have all female superhero teams. That's just what happens in real life. And so the
yeah,
kind of backlash of those things being the reason that the movies aren't performing well, that's not the reason. There's a lot of reasons going behind this. We can get into it with the Marvels and all that, but I mean, we've had COVID, we've had 2 strikes. I mean, there's just been a lot of disruption, period, too, in the industry as a whole. So
and in all honesty, I think it has to reflect the world as we live in, and I think it's
yeah,
beautiful that we got characters like Fastos and Wiccan, being part of the LGBTQ community. I think that's beautiful. I think that's normal. That's the world that we live
that's
in.
it.
So
And I think Agatha did it really well in the sense that like they made a small TV show very appealing to this audience that I think really deserved a project. And I think they did a really awesome job of just channeling an energy that felt so unique within the WandaVision lore. And
absolutely, and
the I'm
to your
sorry,
point, it did resonate with a lot of people, especially from that community.
yeah. A lot of people were happy about that. So I'm just glad to hear Kevin Feige is of the mind that it's like, yeah, we just want to make reality. Want to make the movies look like it does outside your window. Diverse, lots of people, lots of different heroes.
So number one, Ben Kingsley,
Yeah,
Sir Ben Kingsley is fantastic.
he's
Number
amazing.
two, Sir Ben Kingsley playing Trevor Slattery is always a party. He's
Mhm.
always welcome. He was like a throwaway character from Iron Man 3, and then you throw him in Shang-Chi, you throw
And
him
now he's
somewhere
in
else.
this.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
down.
dude's keeping a
He's
regular paycheck.
he's so fun.
And see, Lauren's report was right here. Diversity is key. Yeah, it's about making movies about people that you see every day, man. You know?
Hey, hold on. Was this an actual quote from Morbius? Or is that just a
Yes.
joke? Oh god.
That really is
Oh
from that.
no.
No,
Make it
wait.
stop.
Was it? I don't listen. That movie's a blur besides Matt Smith's weird dancing. That movie's mostly a blur. Oh, and the freaking like flying that they were doing. Remember that flying, dude? That was weird, bruh.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I didn't succumb myself to
Oh
Craven or
man,
Morbius or even Madame Web. I was just I'm cool.
you did yourself a huge favor.
Oh
See, it
wait,
was a
hold on,
quote.
it's confirmed. It's confirmed.
It was in that post credit scene.
Oh, that's bad.
So
Even
bad,
for a post credit scene, that's pretty bad.
if I remember correctly.
All right, what else we got on here? Is there more?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Feige hitting at Young Avengers. When asked about it, and asked if they would make a movie or a TV show, says potentially in that case it comes down to where's the best story and where's the best Strange alchemy. So they're definitely going to be working on that Strange Academy show. Who would be fun to see them with each other, because that's what the Young Avengers are, but also mixing up more. I think the right move for the Young Avengers, make it like a mini series. Don't do the whole movie thing for the Young Avengers. I think you do like maybe you call them champions now because these ain't particularly young people. But I think what you do is make a Champions TV series. Like have all the little TV shows lead up to a little Avengers of their own, you know?
That's what I was wondering, because I thought I heard a rumor that Champions was going to be the title or the name of the group. So maybe it's not exactly Young Avengers per se, or it's just nothing set in stone yet. Is that what it is?
Yeah, nothing's quite set in stone, like Tyler said. Young adult Avengers.
Hey, what's funny? Some of them are getting pretty old.
Getting on up there. I mean, Haley Steinfeld married now, y'all. Like,
yeah, she's married and she's doing adult things in Sinners.
Very adult. Kate, is that you?
Like Kate Bishop. Oh my. I love it.
Sorry, y'all. I've been munching down. But Kevin Feige said no Miles Morales. Until Spider-Verse is complete, no Miles.
Okay.
Dang, that sucks.
I mean, if they do him, they got to do him right. But yeah, I think that makes sense. I think for casual audiences, for the general public, we might need to separate, cartoon from live action. That might take some time.
That's true. I was kind of like, man, that sucks. I want Miles so bad in the live action universe. But you bring up a good point. For audiences, that's confusing. People are already confused that Tom Holland's Spider-Man now. I mean, like,
right?
Yeah, we can't do that.
And I think, this might be for the better, right? Because, I mean, I'm not saying we follow into the Spider-Verse's formula, but if we get an older Tom Holland and then, find the right kid to be Miles, that would be kind of interesting. And he'll be like the more seasoned Peter Parker, the more, hardened Peter Parker.
I'm here for that, man. If we do like Spider-Man 5 and then he meets Miles in that movie, hey, I'm here. I'm here for it.
Oh, this is facts right here. I would love to see Tatiana again. Not only is she a great actress, but she's so great as Jessica Walters. I thought it was so fun.
Yeah, she was a great Jennifer Walters. I think that I don't like the newer TV show characters. I think I want to see her and Miss Marvel like the more, because I know we're gonna see Wanda. I already know y'all know we're gonna see Wanda. And then everybody else, yeah, I want to see them so much more. Like Moon Knight a little bit, but I want more.
That's the hard part is Tom Holland's got that baby face syndrome, the same thing. Man. Like, Steph Curry's got that. I've got that. It's like we just look young, man.
Listen, it was at the end of Cherry where he looked weird as shit when he was like made up to look older. I was like, nah, fam. I'm not ready for that Tom Holland, bro.
Yeah, no, there's no amount of prosthetics that can really, really do him justice.
No, sir. All right, let's keep on trucking. Yeah, another big one here. Marvel had already planned to apparently move Kang the Conqueror, excuse me, guys, before Quantumania's release. So they apparently already had Doctor Doom in the works before all the stuff that happened with Jonathan Majors, before all that.
Interesting.
He says in a quote here, in fact, I started talking with Robert about this audacious idea before Ant-Man 3 even came out. That's kind of, it's weird. It's weird because it does seem like they position Kang to be like the next big bad, the next Thanos. And he is that level of a threat in the comics. Like, he's been an Avengers villain before. So I don't know why Kang wouldn't be looked at as good enough to be the next Thanos. But I guess the tale is that he was in Ant-Man 3. I guess that's like them saying, like, yeah, this is just a itch on the back. But then they had
To
the
be
Council
fair,
of
I don't know if
Kangs.
somebody like kind of like the PR team kind of wrote this for him. It kind of feels like,
Right.
did you guys really transition from King before the drama? Like, I don't know. We'll never really know, right? Like,
Cap.
oh, so Tyler, you agree that Kang isn't big enough? Well, I think the way he was presented, because we saw him like more teased in Loki, and again to the point, like Loki was fantastic, but how many people were watching Loki as much as they were watching the first phase of Avengers building up to Thanos, right?
For sure.
So,
But I think he's agreeing with you, like Kevin Feige's capping right here.
like
Yeah,
he
like,
was kind of covering up what they really were doing.
yeah. And I agree with you
Okay.
guys. Like, come on, man. Like, y'all had him in this movie. He was in Loki season 2. All this stuff was planned out for him to be this like huge villain. And I think honestly, it was before the major stuff. I think it was like they saw Ant-Man 3 didn't do well, and they were like, well, gotta move on from Kang. That's what I think happened.
Yeah. That's
but
what it
definitely
feels
a
like.
publicist quote. You had an Avengers movie called Avengers Kang Dynasty, and I'm supposed to believe he was getting scrapped.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
See?
Great point.
Thank you, Tyler. Thank you.
Great point.
Like Kang Dynasty was on the slate. It had a director. Wasn't it Daniel Destin Cretton?
Yep. With Michael Waldron attached to direct or to write.
Right.
Yeah, odd. All right, we got this next one here. Asked about fan favorites like Moon Knight or Eternals. He says he doesn't know about those specific characters, but yes, as part of the plan, characters we've introduced post Endgame will pop up again in some of the upcoming movies and beyond. I don't think we see in Eternals again, y'all. I'm gonna prepare you now.
No.
There's a little account that follows me, and I follow back on Twitter. Gemma Chan updates. That poor account, man. Pour one out for Gemma Chan updates, bro. Because it's just there's no Eternals updates, Gemma Chan updates. We're sorry.
Yo, hashtag justice for Eternals. They deserved better, people.
They deserve better. I'm sorry, it's Gemma Chan news. Sorry, Gemma Chan news, but
over. So hold on. I think who was asking about Gustavo? Here you go, man. Here you go. He wanted to know about Blade.
All right, so a quick update about Blade. Still being worked on. Mahershala Ali is still attached. 4 takes of this film have been developed. 4. That's crazy talk. 4 takes of the film have been developed since its announcement. 2 were period piece, 2 weren't. And they've landed on a modern day. And it was originally going to be a period piece, very similar to Ryan Coogler's Sinners. I think they saw Sinners and were like, yeah, let's do away with the period piece, y'all. Ryan Coogler got our movie. He got it.
Exactly.
And I'm so glad
that there's no getting around the fact that they would have felt like they were kind of riding the coattails of Coogler there.
That picture's 6 years old, by the way. Tyler reminds us. I mean, it just feels like it's never happening now.
But 6 years later, that hat is still fire, y'all.
I'll take it. I know that blade's embroidered. I'm in.
But I'm gonna believe it when I see it with this one, guys, because it's been so long and there's been so many problems. But if I get a teaser, if I get some set footage, then I'll feel a lot better about it.
Sam says here they saw Sinners and thought, I swear we had costumes just like these. As soon as they saw that movie, they were like, well, there goes Blade. Yeah, Modern day. Oh yeah,
Ah,
this was an update on Deadpool and Wolverine. Marvel Studios is becoming more comfortable with adult-oriented stories, but his characters can also appear in age-appropriate settings when needed. Also, he did mention in another Collider article that he's going to be talking with Ryan Reynolds. I think that we're going to see a little more Deadpool cameo type stuff, and then we might get another Deadpool and Wolverine, y'all. Like that did numbers for them, dude.
yeah. I mean,
Numbers.
it made a billy, right?
Oh yeah, over $1 billion. It's the highest
Yeah,
grossing rated R movie ever.
yeah. I was gonna
Crazy.
say I don't know how I feel about another Deadpool and Wolverine, but I mean I would love to see Deadpool again for sure.
Give me more Deadpool, man. Give me more Deadpool. Okay, so this one we can really quick breeze by, but essentially, so Tough Luck dropped that there, 1.34 billion. Gustavo said Deadpool and Spidey next. Yes. See, if we do some stuff like that, Deadpool and I'm so down for that shit. But this is a quick little one here. We'll breeze by. He said Fantastic Four First Steps is like the embodiment of Marvel's effort to craft projects that aren't intimidating to casual fans. So essentially, they want this to be the no homework movie. This to be the
Right.
like you can just come right in, have a seat, enjoy some popcorn and a drink. You don't got to know who the hell these people are. What do you think
Right.
about that
And
one,
then
Lo?
like we will introduce them to you. You will learn about them here.
Yes, yes. What do you think about that one?
Oh, I love it. And I think that's something that we've needed. And I think that's another reason why, even just seeing the trailers of Fantastic Four, the teasers, it just feels so fresh with the 60s aesthetic and the whole countdown that we did. It was a little cumbersome, but with the four hats and they were counting down the space countdown, like that was cool. That felt like, okay, we are doing something. We're back. Like, I know we keep saying, oh, Marvel's back, but it really felt like that this time around. It really felt like, okay, Marvel's kind of cooking again. They're really doing something different.
Yeah, it felt like they like unloaded the clip a little bit and were like, yeah, we about to go back in, y'all. I think the Gemma Chan updates account is gone. Damn.
Oh no.
Rest in peace, Gemma Chan updates. But yeah, this is another one that's kind of crazy. Kevin Feige said, "I've never been satisfied with the movie re-released." That's crazy.
That's interesting. With the
So
success he's had, like really, bro?
right, I'm like, that's crazy. He said that he likes to plus, essentially, that they plus a lot, and what that means is like, yeah, they add stuff, take out stuff, like they're just kind of a run and gun team. And he said there's plussing happening every day on the Doomsday set right now, and it is amazing to watch because with those filmmakers, those actors, both the ones that are playing these characters for the first or second time, and the one playing them for the 10th or 12th are the best in the world at it and know these characters so well. So if they have any idea, you want to listen to it and you want to adjust it and you want to improve it. So, okay.
I love
where
that, but it's also a little bit problematic, right?
Yeah, when that publicist, we were talking about the publicist was like, yeah, Kang was the idea all along. They should have been like, don't say that. I'm sorry. They should have been like, hey, man, don't talk about that process too much because everybody's worried about this. Like, this is what everybody on Twitter is like upset about. They're like, oh my God, they don't have the script done. They don't have the. This is the problem, Kevin. And you just gonna lay it all out there, lay the clothes out like that?
Right.
Dude. And then you got Michael Waldron assisting. Wasn't he the dude that did Quantumania or whatever? Wait, Michael Waldron. Because he did Loki season 2, didn't he?
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
Michael
he did
Waldron, I think,
Loki
wasn't
season
he
2.
one of the primary writers of Loki? I know he was like heavily involved. I don't know if
Yeah, creator.
was he the showrunner?
He was the creator, my bad. So he
Yeah,
did
he was the
create
creator.
Loki, he gave us that. But he wrote on Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Okay, that's not so bad.
Yeah,
That's
I
not too
didn't
bad.
mind Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. So.
Yeah, I'm like, People are upset about that. I don't think that's so bad. Sam says he gets it. When you're making a movie, through the whole process, there'll always be things that you can think of better or don't turn out exactly as you picture. Yeah, and I really think that I really think that for this movie in particular, like it's such a special case. Like it's just this never done before. Yeah, they did Infinity War. This is bigger, man. This is like including people from the X-Men Fox universe, James Marsden and them. Like there's just a lot of moving parts here that were not a part of this before.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and honestly, I'm really interested to see how this all plays out. Like, for example, obviously it's a different universe where what's her name? Oh god. Not Spectrum, but at the end of the Marvels, where we end up in that X-Men universe. I know it's not the X-Men universe we know, right? It's just this is just a variant of those, those characters, right? Like, or
no,
is it the X-Men universe that we know?
I think that's supposed to be the X-Men universe. That's how I took it, at least.
Oh, okay. So it's supposed to be the X-Men universe from the Fox films.
Yeah, it's Beast. Kelsey Grammer. I figured that's the X-Men universe.
Right. That's okay. Okay.
Like the Fox.
I wasn't
X-Men,
sure
so
how.
Not the new people we're gonna meet, but Photon is Monica.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that Fox X-Men universe, but now, yeah, exactly. That's what I think it is.
Okay.
Lo thought it was another universe, y'all.
No, I was just thinking it was a whole nother universe with a whole different thing of X-Men, because it just felt like is that supposed to be the same Beast? Is that what it is? Because
yeah,
I feel like the one in Last Stand, he looked older. He looked maybe just because the CG is different or whatever. But
definitely, my brother. All right, let's keep it on moving here. We'll get to the next piece. And then I think that's the last one in this thread. And we'll just, we'll end with this one. But Kevin Feige reaffirms his position at Marvel Studios, says he has 2 years, a little less left on his contract, but desires to continue making big movies for the widest possible audience. Do I want to be making big movies for big audiences in 10 or 15 years from now? Yes, absolutely. That's all I want to do. Marvel's a great way to do that for right now, but I hope to make big moves for lots of people forevermore. Yeah, at the 2 years, man, I think at the Secret Wars, he's gone. I think Kevin Feige's gone, bro.
That's interesting. I mean, like, are we gonna see a passing of the torch here, or do we think maybe they won't have a single mind controlling the entire entity, right? I mean,
yeah, I guess not. I don't know. Hey, Tough Luck, thanks for sticking around. Oh, thanks for sticking around. Yeah, go enjoy that red carpet. I think I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy it too. I won't be able to stream it though. But yeah, I think I don't know who will take it over, because I was like, oh, James Gunn. Well, he's gone.
I was gonna say, for the love of all holy, can we not do this again? Like, we've seen it enough.
Man. I hope.
Can we leave him alone?
Can we leave
Sir Patrick Stewart live?
Right, let the professor live, y'all.
Let Charles live.
Yeah, so lots of big reveals here. The biggest being kind of just the future of Marvel. Blade is still in the works, still in the wings. Still got Spider-Man going. Lots happening, but lots of oversaturation. And it sounds like they know that and are backing off. So thank goodness they listened. But Lo, how do you feel about that Marvel story? You think Marvel's headed back into the right direction?
Yeah, man, absolutely. And I'll be honest, I never lost faith in the system or Kevin Feige, but I think audiences got overwhelmed. Like, for me, man, I watched Loki, I watched She-Hulk, I watched Falcon the Winter Soldier. I was on board with it, but I think they started to lose the casuals, and they started to because I would start talking to my family and ask my cousin or my sister, like, hey, did you watch Falcon the Winter Soldier? And she's like, no. Is it good? Like people want to know, is it worth their time? Like, oh, I have to watch a whole series? Like, I just want to watch a movie, So there was a variance of casuals that just kind of got disconnected with the oversaturation. And I think Kevin Feige's saying all the right things, maybe not every single right thing. Like he's kind of covering up the King stuff, but everything else I think is very in line with what we want. I think he knows the fans are hungry for quality, and I think scaling things down is perfect. I think it's great.
I agree with you 100%. Look at Tyler here saying Kathleen Kennedy taking over at Marvel Studios.
Yo,
Oh my God, the internet would have a field day.
You do that, you're gonna get like hashtag boycott Marvel, boycott Kathleen Kennedy. Like you're gonna start a riot, bro.
The MCU fans will be outside of the Marvel Studio lot with torches,
pitchforks.
I mean, pitchforks and torches, man, marching up to the door. Like that's the kind of shit that move would do. It would have these people marching, man. But Lo, it has been awesome on this live stream with you this week, man. What you got coming up on your channel, and where can the people find you?
Yeah. Yo, Brooklyn. Yo, y'all can find me on Twitter or Letterboxd at Marcellus Durden. So, sorry, I'm gonna be honest. Brooklyn was like my favorite part of the whole experience. Beautiful community. Brooklyn Bridge Park, one of the best sightlines I've ever seen in my life. Go check it out if y'all haven't. But I'm a proud critic and editor for the Cinema Spot. Follow us on all socials at the Cinema Spot. We got a lot of great film and TV reviews on our website. We got a live review for Jurassic World, 28 years later, F1, all the big summer blockbusters. Check us out on the cinema at thecinemaspot.com.
Y'all definitely be sure to go check out Lo on the cinemaspot.com. And hey, if it's your first time on Geekly Goods, welcome back, you guys. Listen, man. Or if it's your first time, welcome. If it's your first, second, or third, or more times, welcome back. And guys, welcome to the channel. If it's your first time here, we cover movie news, movie reviews, and more. Hit that subscribe button if you're new, guys, because we talk Marvel, movies, DC, all the whole enchilada of geekdom. We talk it all the time, y'all. I'm talking 2+ pieces a day on this channel. So come on back, you guys, because we will have another live stream next week. We'll be talking Fantastic Four. We've got a Fantastic Four review on the way this week, as well as, you know, I was going to cover the first reactions, y'all, but I think they lifted the embargo again. So they're out there on Twitter. You guys go check them out. I'm going to be releasing shorts for every single update that Kevin Feige has done. So almost every single update, Black Panther 3, Spider-Man, all that, you will have it in a short form format here on the channel. Quick, under 60 seconds, quick little digestive news here on the channel, guys. So definitely come back because Fantastic Four is around the corner. We've got Bad Guys 2 is around the corner. Crazy little little small film there. Oh, Rich22 says he's richer than Marvel. Man, can you write me a check? I have not seen it yet, Sam, but I will be seeing it this week, my friends. So definitely stay tuned, y'all. And come on back next Sunday. Or, oh my gosh, I'm so used to us being on Sunday. Come on back next Monday at 6 p.m. PT. We'll be talking all things Fantastic Four. We'll see you guys next time on Geekly Goods.